Our next segment number 3, is 2 classes. The first one is listening and expression, 1-day break, and then exploring and working and understanding the alarm systems in the body. Now, listening and expression is again about what we lost in school. We lost, and I talked already about this in the second segment, we lost our spontaneous questioning, our intuition, our curiosity. In school, you need to be correct. You need to ask the right questions. You need to give the right answers. And some of the things you will learn there, they don't interest you at all. We all know this. We all feel this. Now in this class, and that's the first part of it, we're gonna go and bring back our voice. If they tell you at home and in school to shut up, in one way or another with words or just looking at you, you learn to be safe, to literally hold your voice, hold your tongue. And then if you have to do that for 10 years, this whole area is locked. And your voice, your beautiful, spontaneous voice, is locked away. You lost it. So we're gonna make sure that we relax this whole area so that you and what you need to say can become real again. That you can say what you need to say so that other people can really hear you. And you're not afraid to say what it is that you need to say to whoever is in front of you. And once you can do that, once you are able to express, you create space to be able to listen. If you don't express, then that's in the way. It's totally in the way of being able to hear the other. So expression goes, of course it goes together with your ability. You need to create space first, before there is space to really hear the other. And when that happens, then communion between two people becomes possible. Before that, it's a one-way street. So this is the first aspect of that segment. And then the second aspect, working, but mainly understanding the alarm systems, is basically in how do we protect ourselves and what happened, our traumas. But we're not going to go into the stories, our history. That is so huge. And most of the time also, if you ask your client about these things, it's so difficult for them to revisit. It's re-traumatizing to talk about trauma. So, but still we need to go there. But we found a way to deal with that without really having to go in depth in those stories. The way we do that is we understand how the brain stores traumatic events. Where are they? And if there is something in the brain that isn't solved, it is an energy, an electricity, a static electricity that prevents the brain from working the way it's supposed to work. those static things are in the way. So what we do first is, okay, where is it? Understanding where those spots are, and we can find them, we know where they are. Then you connect to them and let the static electricity disappear out of the body. Now, once that happened, then again there is space for that brain to start working normally the way it's supposed to work, because the energy that was stuck is gone. And if there is still something about the trauma that needs to be expressed, now it is not as big anymore, and it becomes easy to express it and to look at it and understand what you needed to understand of it. And then there is another aspect that comes with it. We have a way to control our anxiety. Like we found a dial that's very easy to find it, and then to dial that anxiety level to where you want it to be. And that becomes possible because we let go of the static electricity of traumatic events. Once that is gone, now you can regulate your stress level, your anxiety level. How wonderful to be able to do that yourself. Again, this is going to happen. We're going to look at that in Mancos, Colorado.